Hello, my name is Roberto Capodieci and I want to tell you the story of the Blockchain Jungle Book. 9 years ago, we had a new kind of money that has been created. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Bitcoin, and we are all excited about this Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to the moon. Yes, Bitcoin is going to the moon, and here in an exclusive video showing you Bitcoin landing on the moon. Yeah, in April 2011, one Bitcoin was worth $1. And it's not a random date for me, that's an important date, April 2011. Now in November 2017, only 6.5 years later, one Bitcoin surpassed $7,000 of value. This is 7,000 more the value that he had only 6.5 years ago. Why is this? What is the technology behind the Bitcoin? Yes, you got it right, it's the blockchain. So yes, we are excited about Bitcoin, but are we all excited about Bitcoin? The boss of JP Morgan says Bitcoin is a fraud, it's gonna blow up. The German central bank says don't buy Bitcoin. Big banks are closing down the bank account of people that deals with Bitcoin, so they not only don't like it, but they are scared, I think. And so we are looking at something that banks like, but at the same time are scared of. They say no Bitcoin, but yes blockchain, because blockchain is a powerful technology. So the guy that says that Bitcoin was a scam says blockchain is good and Bitcoin is bad. UBS, another bank, is bullish on blockchain but not on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a bubble, they say, but blockchain is very attractive, and so on. They started racing about this technology. They had a big meeting one day, all these bankers in a room, and they said, gentlemen, item 3 on the agenda, we have only to use the word blockchain from now on. Let's not talk about Bitcoin. And so they started. Qatar Commercial Bank unveiled the blockchain remittance pilot. HSBC and Barclays joined to do remittance with blockchain. Bank of America filed patents for blockchain-based system. 6 big banks make a consortium about a blockchain project. IBM starts selling blockchain solution to banks. And so people start looking at things and say, hey, IBM has a blockchain solution to send money cross-border. Isn't that exactly what Bitcoin actually does? And so on and so on, and more projects. Somebody has noticed all this excitement about blockchain. So the World Bank president made a statement and says everyone is excited about blockchain. So now let me explain why you too should be very excited about blockchain technology. So what is sexy about blockchain? Blockchain, and just Bitcoin, is not good or bad or neutral. Cannot be uninvented, and is not sitting there waiting for a regulator to decide what to do. It's a piece of technology, it's doing its job by mathematics. Yes, blockchain can be used to make Bitcoin work, but can be used to make many other interesting things. Governance, smart property, digital identity, digital contract, signature, registry, public and private registry, land registration, names, to connect the Internet of Things devices. Blockchain is going to be the core communication system, secure for many kind of businesses. Let me give you 2 practical examples. I am Italian, so in my spare time I cook my meal, and then there is my son overseas that suddenly tells me, hey, I need some money to pay an hospital bill. The problem is it's Saturday morning. So my bank, I call my bank is holding my money, and I tell them, hey, can you please send my money to my son, he needs the money to pay for the hospital bill. But the bank says, sorry, we're asleep now, you need to wait Monday because we need people to operate and secure your transactions so people cannot steal your money. I said, hey, but my money are there, I need my money now. They say, sorry, no, until somebody, some humans is here, you cannot transfer your money overseas. Good thing that I had a Bitcoin wallet in my hand and my son did the same, so I could send some Bitcoin in 10 minutes, Saturday, Sunday, in the middle of the night, doesn't matter because technology does not sleep, the money are over there. The hospital accept Bitcoin, or my son has a prepaid card to pay with Bitcoin backed funds, and the bill is paid. Another example between banks and Bitcoin. I have two little kids. One is Angelina and one is Antonio. Angelina is born in 2010. Antonio is born a little bit early in 2008. For their first birthday, I wanted to get them a present, some money. So well, in 2011, in April, my daughter turned 1. That's why April 2011 is an important date for me. And she could have Bitcoin as a present. On the other hand, Antonio was born before and Bitcoin were not there when he turned 1. So I put money in a bank account. So in 2009, I put 500,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is equivalent to $55, in Antonio's bank account, open in his name for him. When my daughter turned 1 in 2011, I put the same amount of worth of currency in Bitcoin in a Bitcoin wallet for her. And then the years went by and nobody touched anything. Antonio never went to the bank to add more money or take money away, and Angelina didn't touch her Bitcoin wallet. In 2017, Angelina still have her 55 Bitcoin, which are worth a lot of money, but even they were still worth only $1 each, she still have her $55. While Antonio, that left his money in the bank, guess how much money he has now? Zero. Because the bank every month takes fee to pay the work of people that make sure those numbers are safe, and all this cost a lot of money. So while the bank managed to consume the little money that Antonio had when he was 1, on the other hand, Angelina's Bitcoin remained untouched. And this is why blockchain is good, removes a lot of costs. So this is why we prefer Bitcoin, because I have blockchain technology compared to work made by humans that cost a lot of money. So what it is, blockchain? Blockchain is a network of many computers all around the world, where no computer is more important than the others. And this computer manage a set of data with all the transactions that people do, or all the information. Is like a distributed database with some rules. Everybody can post an information. If you match the rules, the information is distributed to all the nodes. Is really like a decentralized database, is open to everybody, and is managed by computers in this peer-to-peer network across many nations. And if even somebody wants to shut down one of these servers, 2 more comes there. So it's an animal that lives on life. Some geek like Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google, saw this and says Bitcoin is a remarkable cryptographic achievement, as the ability to create something that you cannot duplicate in the digital world has an incredible value. And this is good, it's true, but I don't agree 100%. We know we went from analog to digital in many sectors. Our life is becoming digital in many different sectors, with music from vinyl to CDs. So we had the music that became digital, animations that became digital, information, imaging, communication, and now everything is digital. And what is digital is easier to copy actually, but what is important and what the blockchain helped to guarantee is a record of who created this digital content, who owns the digital content. So in practical, I can check in a blockchain with digital signature the history, the registry book of every possession that is digital. So in the case of Bitcoin, if I have the Bitcoin, I send it to somebody else. In the case of a piece of land, a certificate, if I own the land and I'm selling to somebody else, and I'm sure that nobody can tamper with this information. This is what is great with blockchain, and it works 24/7, doesn't need any human to do anything to make sure that the security is there. So the cost of managing cash is tenfold the cost of managing cryptography. You think that at the bank there is a lot of people that work, they go to work every day, they transport, they consume gasoline to get to work, there are trucks transporting cash, cash can be falsified, and there is a lot of law enforcement work that fight people fighting against the falsification of money, then there are scams of sort. In fact, with Bitcoin, you can be sure that there is no fake Bitcoin. Somebody cannot print Bitcoin at home. With money, right, I can have a photocopy machine and makes more and more and more money, and nobody stopped me from doing it. Yes, it's illegal. Yes, I get in prison if I get caught, but it's possible to do, and people do it. With Bitcoin, you cannot do it. With blockchain, you cannot falsify the ownership title of a piece of land, of a house, of a car. So Bitcoin is guaranteed by blockchain, and many other things in the coming future are going to be guaranteed by blockchain, as Bitcoin is guaranteed by blockchain today. So in summary, the blockchain guarantees with mathematical security the uniqueness of a title, which we call it digital asset. It can be anything. Okay, removes the need to depend on others and trust others to manage the ownership of a title with 24/7 availability. In the example, I need to send my money that are in the bank to my son on Saturday. I need to wait Monday because it depends on the bank. And with blockchain, I could do this immediately. Same thing, at 3 in the morning, I want to sell my car to somebody and the car titles are on blockchain, I can do this, no problem. Blockchain uses cryptography, which is mathematics, for signatures and identity. And the identity are a special kind of digital asset. I can make sure that what I sign is signed mathematically. So nobody can tamper my signature or falsify it. This is something that many countries are starting releasing identification cards that contain a private key and allow people to digitally sign. Estonia offers e-residency to people, and you can open a bank account online because they are guaranteed that it's you signing, right? And number 4, blockchain allow electronic device to identify themselves and have a digital identity and create unique content. All these devices that are connected to the internet now are vulnerable to attacks, to people pretending to be the device. If they can digitally sign and they can post their data in a blockchain, we have a very highly secure network of Internet of Things that can communicate with us and we can communicate with them. Now, in Indonesia, Blockchain Zoo is investing. Blockchain will lead a substantial improvement in transferring speed and functionality, as well as cutting the cost of managing private and public record. Not only Indonesia, in all developing countries where regulations are easier to shape around the new technology compared to the old country where things are very slow to change. So blockchain is gonna give a great advantage to all the developing countries that are there. Plus, blockchain means transparency. So all the corruption can be, not all, but corruption can be put in front of a hard moment when things are regulated with blockchain and are managed with blockchain. So it's for sure a very powerful technology gonna help progress and advance countries that are adopting it. Blockchain Zoo in 2018, in January 2018, is opening an amazing place for blockchain implementation in Bali, which is a fantastic destination for your holiday and also a good destination to come and learn more about blockchain, have your project implemented about blockchain. We're gonna bring order in the blockchain jungle. We have a place with space for people to work, to get support and to invest in blockchain project managed by amazing people. We have partners that are very strong in the blockchain community worldwide. So you want to stay tuned and see what is coming your way. Thank you for the attention, and this is all from me.